Ahmed Media Center said the president was only informing the public of the existing situation, as the fuel subsidy budget of the previous administration was only meant to cover the first half of the year. The Nigeria Labour Congress in Rivers State says the announcement by President Bola Tinubu that fuel subsidy is gone was ill-timed. State NLC Chairman Alex Agwanwo said this in an interview with correspondent Martha Okere. Mr. Agwanwo said the NLC was not consulted before the announcement was made.
What has changed from 2012 and now concerning subsidy? Have we started producing in Nigeria? We agreed on the regulation on kerosene and diesel. It was because there are other options. The general use is not like a PMS, and people are not too bothered. But PMS is something that everybody in this, almost everything in this country, even the price of goods are wrong with PMS. This morning, if you are supposed to take a transport for 200 naira to a particular point, it is times 2, 500 naira. The transporters have increased their price also. And you know the motive effect of this. It will affect even goods in the market. So we are not prepared for it, honestly.
Mr. Agwanwo said fuel subsidy removal should be based on the local availability of the product. The state NLC chairman also warned against panic buying and hoarding petroleum products.
Everybody should be relaxed, because if doing panic buying will also begin to allow the marketers to begin to take advantage of the citizens in terms of increasing their prices. Since NNPC have assured us that the products are everywhere, so panic buying will create artificial scarcity. People begin to hoard the products. So let Nigerians be relaxed and let's watch as events unfold. But honestly, I want to assure them that Nigerian Labour Congress will not skip over this.
Also, the chairman of TUC in Rivers State, Foster Onyefuru, described the announcement of the removal of fuel subsidy by President Bola Tinubu as an intent statement. Ms. Onyefuru tells correspondent Martha Okere that there are ongoing discussions around fuel subsidy and that the process should not be truncated.
Just last week, when the Dangote refinery inauguration was done, in Port Harcourt, petroleum products increased from about 230 naira to close to 280 naira. Why? Because they were scared that they will have more than surplus, so the smart thing to do is to quickly hike the price and then sell off what you have. That is man's inhumanity against man. We appeal very strongly to regulators whose duty it is to ensure that these marketers comply by selling approved pump price for petroleum products.
Meanwhile, most filling stations in parts of Port Harcourt were closed to motorists today, hours after the president's statement on subsidy. A correspondent who monitored the petrol situation reports that the few filling stations that are dispensing the product are selling it for as high as 500 to 350 naira per litre. Also, long queues are witnessed in all the filling stations that are open for business despite the cost of the pump price. Only NNPC mega filling station in Port Harcourt Township is operating intermittently. Some of the stranded customers spoke to our correspondent Soibi Oruwari.
Put on their power system, then increase the price to 305. After about 2 to 5 minutes, they put up their system again, then put it on and change it to 310 naira per litre. That was this morning. Olobasanjo, they sold for 400 per litre.
They are selling 600 to 700 in some of the filling stations in town. Subsidy will be removed. It shouldn't be removed immediately. They should take measures.
Their own will be a little bit better than others. So that is why I'm here. But since I came, the line has not even moved. So we are just believing that line will move. It's really pathetic.
I'm not seeing any situation that is selling today, apart from the black market.
Moving on. The former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has thanked the people of Obiakpo local government area for supporting him during his political journey. Mr. Wike said this during an event organized by the people of Obiakpo to honor him and confer him and his wife with chieftaincy titles. Mr. Wike, however, criticized some of his supporters, whom he said betrayed him during his difficult times.
But it's unfortunate when people show their character, who they are. It is politics that tells you who is who. When you're not in politics, nobody can say who you are. Some of our leaders in Port Harcourt, some of our leaders in the local government abandoned us when I needed all of you that time. When I saw that out for a pot of porridge, of course, it has shown who they are.
The former governor said he does not regret the decisions he took during the last election. He also pledged his support to Governor Siminalayi Fubara.
I can tell you, I will not regret the decision we took in the last general election. We have no regrets at all. If the opportunity presents itself, will do the same thing. So continue to be united. But the John Baba said, people may not understand what he said. What he's saying, that he's saying that it's not that it can be, but it likely be difficult. So whatever you are doing, hold us. Once you hold our local government, then you are likely sure that you'll be there.
The ceremony was attended by Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his wife, former Governor of Rivers State Peter Odili and his wife, former Governor of Ekiti State Ayo Fayose, and other dignitaries. Rivers State House of Assembly has screened and confirmed 4 commissioner nominees. The screening exercise followed a letter from Governor Siminalayi Fubara requesting the lawmakers to screen them to be part of the cabinet. The Speaker of the House of Assembly, Kunyi Bani Awaji, who read the letter from Governor Fubara, remarked that the commissioner designates performed creditably well in the immediate past administration. Mr. Ibani Awaji later directed the clerk of the House to communicate the decision of the lawmakers to the governor after those present during plenary okayed their nomination. In the meantime, one of the commissioners designates, Professor Chinedu Umon, in an interview with newsmen said the second coming as commissioner will see a lot of improvement in the ministry he will be assigned to.
Well, one of the things I've targeted is I'm going to do what we call digitization of data and information. So just a click away, you get every information about any school, wherever it's located, the number of students, the classes where they are, the ages of the students. It's a major target, and if I'm able to achieve that, I think it's a great feat. We want to make sure that every data and every information about our school, the students, staff, everything will be digitized. In other words, we'll have them at your finger, just a strike of a button, even in your phone, in your various homes, and get every information. So people will have access to information.
Correspondent Sebio Ruwari reports that the commissioners designate screened and confirmed are former Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General Professor Zacchaeus Adango, former Commissioner for Works Dr. Dakorina Ma George Kelly, former Commissioner for Finance Isaac Kamalu, and former Commissioner for Education Professor Chinedu Umon. Reacting to the appointment, a socio-political analyst, Loveday Okere, says the prompt move by Governor Siminalayi Fubara to submit the names of 4 commissioners designate to the Rivers State House of Assembly is what is expected of proactive leaders. Mr. Okere, in an interview with our correspondent, urged the governor to also appoint a chief of staff and secretary to the government for smooth running of governance.
Over time, Rivers State and Rivers People has been clamoring over inability of us to have a succession so that there will be no truncation of policies by new administration. So, St. Fubara has been part of the outgoing government. So, he has no need to wait what the antecedent of the commissioner nominees having served under Nyesom Wike administration. These are commissioners who were outstanding in Nyesom Wike's administration. As a matter of fact, the governor has the powers to hire and fire. So, he has done that which is within his constitutional responsibilities. I'm also waiting for him to, in the next 24 hours, appoint the secretary to government, appoint his chief of staff so that he will hit the ground running.
But the former chieftain of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, Anab Sarah Igbe, advised Governor Siminalayi Fubara to consider working with different sets of people in order to achieve different and better results. Mr. Sarah Igbe spoke with our correspondent.
Governor should take a new direction. The previous administration did not provide opportunities for employment. Therefore, any commissioner, whoever he wants to appoint, or the team he wants to work with, should be a team that will be creative in a way that employment will be generated. He worked with the previous government and relied more on infrastructure without thinking of developmental side, without thinking of employment. Because when you don't develop human capital, then you have not developed the society. There should be a new direction, not to follow the old direction. The team we should assemble should be a creative team that will work towards creating employment and not team that will be talking about a flyover.
Armed men have killed 4 people in Ngbuelia, Rundele community, Emoa local government area of Rivers State. An eyewitness said the armed men came into the community early this morning with a Sienna bus and a motorbike. The eyewitness said the armed men had notified members of the disbanded OSPAC of the attack. He named the victims as Endurance Imekini, a member of Emovis, and 2 brothers, Oyema Kekwaru, Ejike Kekwaru, who were members of the disbanded OSPAC. He also said 2 of the victims were beheaded and their heads taken to the market square. The eyewitness added that there has not been any security presence in the community since the incident occurred last night. Meanwhile, the Rivers State Police Command is yet to comment on this. Still ahead, court admits U.S. judgment ruling on Tinubu's alleged $460,000 forfeiture for drug crime. Do stay tuned as we go for a quick commercial break.
on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back now to the rest of the newscast. A secondary school in Port Harcourt, Niger Delta Science College, Rumola, has scored 65,889 points to emerge the winner of the 2023 annual Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas NLNG Science Quiz Competition organized for secondary schools in Rivers State. The General Manager, NLNG External Relations and Sustainable Development, Andy Ode, in his welcome address said this year's science quiz competition is focused on climate change and net zero emission. Mr. Ode said the company recognizes the importance of science in achieving its vision of being a globally competitive LNG company, helping to build a better Nigeria.
Every day, we seek to demystify science, to make it relevant. Part of the questions will focus on things to do with the environment, especially climate change and net zero. That will be part of what we're happening at the Science Quiz Competition today. It is an opportunity for us to showcase our knowledge, skills, and creativity, and to inspire each other to become agents of change. Through this competition, we aim to promote scientific literacy, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills, and to encourage young people to pursue careers in science, engineering and technology.
On a part, the representative of Rivers State Government and Director, Head of Science and Technology, Ministry of Education at IC Ngiribara, commended NLNG for extending the competition across the state and assured of the state government's support.
To the contestants, it's another time to showcase yourself. You will make your parents proud, you will make your teachers proud, and you will make the state proud. LNG is benefiting the whole state. LNG, I appreciate you once again because of your thoughtfulness to know that science is what is driving the nation. Showcase yourselves. LNG, Ministry of Education is solidly behind you and will continue to be behind you.
The winners of the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas and LNG Annual Science Quiz 2023 competition, Niger Delta Science College, Rumola, Hope Onoa and Ngwebulam Udochukwu described the victory as a boost to do more, acquire knowledge, and excel in their academic pursuits.
I read like a madman. That is my own version of what the person that won last day said. That's how I read.
I feel overwhelmed. I'm so happy at least to be given the opportunity to express myself and show my talent to the world. A big thank you to Sir Chibuzo for preparing me, spending his time neglecting some of his duties to ensure that I am prepared for this quiz.
I teach mathematics, but we had to walk extra mile to see that we become the winner. Last year we came third and I wasn't happy with that, so this year I took it upon myself to groom them. We had series of teachings. Like in the morning, that's what I introduced that we called breakfast mathematics. 7 a.m. in the morning, they are already in school. Then in the afternoon, we do another training to chemistry, physics, all the subjects.
Correspondent Ibi Oruwari reports that the second position went to Ogenigba Comprehensive Secondary School, third position went to Enitona High School, Borokiri, the fourth position went to Community Senior Secondary School, Rumomasi. Model Secondary School, GRA, came fifth. Community Secondary School Aleto came sixth position, while the seventh position went to County Grammar School, Ikwere HA. The presidential election petition court on Tuesday admitted in evidence a United States of America District Court judgment which reportedly indicted President Bola Tinubu and ordered his forfeiture of $460,000 in drug-related offences. The certified true copy of the judgment was tendered by witness Barrister Lawrence Nwakaiti at the commencement of the hearing of a petition filed by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, against the election of Tinubu. In business, President Bola Tinubu today met with the CBN Governor, Godwin Emefiele, and the GMD of the NNPC. The president met them shortly after resuming his official duties at the presidential Villa Abuja. Vice President Kashim Shettima also attended the meeting. In entertainment, comedian AY has addressed those who question his decision not to reject the national honor bestowed upon him by the government. The comedian said accepting the national honor is the highest recognition one can receive for their contributions to nation building. In sports, former Dutch international Edwin van der Sar has resigned from his position as chief executive at Ajax Amsterdam Football Club.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
South Africa's leading opposition party says it had taken legal action to force the government to arrest Russian President Vladimir Putin if he were to attend the planned summit in the country. Democratic Alliance Shadow Justice Minister Glenis Breitenbach said the party launched the court application. On the news this evening, you heard President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has clarified his statement on the removal of fuel subsidy. Port Harcourt residents are lamenting the impact of fuel scarcity. Suspected armed men have killed 4 people in Rundile, Emoa local government area. Former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and his wife have been conferred with chieftaincy titles. Reactions are trailing Governor Fubara's nomination of former commissioners as commissioners designate. On the foreign scene, South Africa's opposition party have taken legal action to force arrest of Russian President Vladimir Putin. The news was edited by Onyekachi Wonsu. Rain expected in Port Harcourt this evening. Peace is the path to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. I am Kalada Klatabo. Conversations on hard facts continue after the commercial break. Stay tuned.